Hello, and thank you for joining us. It took a split second for Robert Jukanski to feel the effects of 50,000 volts of electricity, screaming in agony before he died. Today, the RCMP finds itself facing accusations of misleading the public, and the world is suddenly focused on whether tasers are in fact a deadly weapon. All of it because of images captured by an eyewitness to events at Vancouver Airport, images which are disturbing and tonight are being examined frame by frame. Here's Global National's Ben O'Hara-Byrne.
He spent his final moments confused and agitated, at one point throwing up his arms, even walking away from police. But even as he picked up and brandished a stapler, was Robert Jukanski a big enough threat to deserve this? Jolted at least twice with 50,000 volts of electricity. Then, as he cried out in pain, pinned to the ground by 4 RCMP officers. He never got up. But for a man who died very much alone, he suddenly has an angry chorus demanding to know why this happened to him and what's going to be done about it.
What directives have been issued to the RCMP relating to the operational use of tasers?
The Minister of Public Safety now calling for a review of taser use by the RCMP.
Mr. Speaker, this is a tragic and grievous incident. We want to find out answers that can prevent these things from happening in the future.
The review of taser use by the Mounties adds to a growing list of inquiries sparked by this incident. They include an RCMP criminal investigation, another by the RCMP Public Complaints Commission, and a coroner's inquest.
We have to be very careful when we bring judgments. We need to know all the facts.
Still, many questions remain, such as why did police resort to heavy force so quickly? And why was so little done by them to calm him down, despite his obvious distress and the fact that he didn't speak English?
Oh, right in front of the cops, too.
They were all very well-built guys in armor. Whoever fired that taser probably should be charged criminally, and I suspect will.
The officers involved in the incident, though, remain on the job. But while Robert Jukanski never got to build a new life in Canada, his now very public death here will likely have far-reaching consequences in the country he never got to call home. Ben O'Hara-Byrne, Global News, Ottawa.
Well, Robert Jukanski was coming to Canada to be with his mother, but back in Poland, this story is now headline news. Think about it. A Polish man dies seemingly because he doesn't speak the language of the country he's coming to, and no official at the airport speaks his language either or offers to help. Global Sophie Lui has more on the outrage that is brewing overseas and here at home.
His first time in Canada, the last 10 hours of his life. He spent them in Vancouver International Airport, unable to communicate before he died. And now, 1 month later, Robert Jukanski's death is getting major attention in Vancouver and beyond.
The question is, why was he wandering around for so long? There are plenty of people in that airport.
It was shocking. I mean, it was heartbreaking and unnecessary.
It should have never happened.
Members of the Polish-Canadian community are outraged by what they've seen.
Without warning?
I'm angry. I'm sorry, but I'm angry. I'm really angry. I mean, they have some protocol that they should follow, and if that's what they have, they need to change that in a hurry.
The video is making it all the way to the top Polish official in Canada.
But I do not have the impression that he was aggressive. He was in search of assistance. He was demanding help. So in this sense, yes, it is quite shocking to watch.
Eyewitness footage of a man dying at Vancouver Airport just after...
And the world is watching it now, the BBC broadcasting the video, along with newscasts in Jukanski's native Poland, where his uncle has been remembering Jukanski as a quiet man. He was scared of moving to Canada, his uncle says, not sure if it was the right decision to leave his village in southwest Poland, but his mother convinced him to try it. Now, a friend says she is in horrible shape, her only child dead just when they were supposed to be reunited. Sophie Lui, Global News, Vancouver.